the guildmaster in Mists of Pandaria that he literally had like a disorder where like his body would trap heat too much and he would literally get heated. And I think that's probably the best metaphor for this person. This guy was so fucking mad. He was mad all the time. And all the time he was mad. All the time he was pissed off. And so anyway, he'd be in a good mood, and then like something would set him off, and he'd get really, really, really fucking mad. So we've been talking for a number of times. Oh man, dude, the Mists of Pandaria fucking auction house is coming up. Oh man, we can get tier 3 again, dude. He's like, oh man, dude, I need to get tier 3. I can't wait to get it. I'm like, yeah, dude, me too. This is gonna be awesome. And everybody's friendly. We're all good. Everything's fine. And we're talking about how much we want to get tier 3 with each other. Everything's going great. And this is towards like maybe the middle of about the middle of Mists of Pandaria, Throne of Thunder, somewhere around there. And this is also at the same time whenever we had invited this girl into the guild that he absolutely fucking hated. But I wouldn't let him kick the girl out of the guild because the reason why he didn't like the girl in the guild is because she kept calling him out for being a bad tank. So, she called him he who holds aggro as a meme, right? Because that's the last thing that he was doing. And so anyway, this guy would just get pissed off all the fucking time. And I'm like, you're not gonna kick this girl out of the fucking guild just because she calls you out for being dog shit. So, finally, the day comes and the moment arrives that the Dreadnought shoulders hit the Black Money Action House. Guild chat, all the warriors, all the fucking paladins, all the DKs. Bro, dude, is it today? Is today the day? They're like, dude, today's the day. This is the day. And we're all talking about it. We're like, dude, how much money do you have? How much money do you have? Dude, okay, we should bet and see who's gonna get it. And I was like, Asmongold, dude, what are you gonna do, man? I'm like, I don't know, we'll see what happens, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't want to get too into it, we'll just, see what happens. I didn't want to go too into it or, over-invest myself into this in a way that would be, just kind of a little bit too much for me, right? So I'm just like, yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, 8 p.m. comes around, and we didn't raid that day. I go over to the area where the auction house is, and it's surrounded by warriors. The warriors everywhere. I get my shoulders this time. This is it. I'm getting my shoulders. All these warriors, and a few DKs too, right? But mostly warriors. A bunch of fucking warriors waiting there to get their fucking Dreadnought shoulders. Well, anyway. So if you guys remember the way that the Mists of Pandaria auction house worked, it was a bamboo hut. And underneath the hut, if you had a potion that made your character smaller, you could walk underneath the hut. Well, our guild leader waltzes in with his money, his bag of money. Oh boy, time to get my shoulders. Oh ho ho. Right, and everybody else wasn't going to bid on it because he had convinced them not to bid on it. And he didn't really talk to me about it a lot, so I was like, whatever, right? And so he's going to bid on his shoulders. He bids on the shoulders. And from underneath the hut, I'm targeting the vendor, the auctioneer, and clicking on it, and then bidding him up on the shoulders with a mailbox that I had planted from like the engineering mailbox underneath, bidding this guy up. And at the same time, there was this other random level, like, I don't know, like probably like 88 warrior. Actually probably 90 warrior, but he had like shitty gear, right? Might as well be 88 warrior. And he's sitting around, and the guildmaster thinks that I gave the gold to this level 90 warrior that's in green gear. This random player. He thinks that I gave the gold to him to pay this guy to use my gold to bid him up because he didn't know where I was. But he just knew somehow I was fucking him. And he didn't know how it was happening, but he knew it was happening. So I'm still bidding, and we get down to the short duration. And he's typing in guild chat. He's fucking mad. And I'm like, bro, I'm not bidding. He's like, I see where you are. I see where you are. I can target you. I don't know where you are, but I can target you. I know somehow you're doing it. I'm not doing it, man. I'm just listening. I'm just chilling, man. I'm tired. I don't have the money to pay for this. Meanwhile, I'm fucking bidding it up. I'm bidding it up as much as I can, right? And then finally, at the last fucking second, you know, I'm underneath the fucking hut, just bidding it up. And he's sitting there fucking trying to go back and forth from the mailbox because he didn't have the engineering toy either. So, in between him going back and forth, I outbid him, bid fucking closes. Closes. After that, I go and I win the roll. I win the bid. There's 180k I spent on it. I go to my mail. I link them in guild chat. I loot them. I link them in guild chat. And I'm like, nice. I'm like, Dreadnought shoulders? Nice. He kicks me out of the guild. He kicks me out of the fucking guild. Because he didn't know, because I had played him so much. And I told him I was bidding on him from under the hut. Right? And he's like, what? He's like, yeah, dude. And I fucking, but because I think he just didn't expect any of that to happen, right? And he kicks me out of the guild. He reinvites me later on, right? Because like he's just he felt so dumb about it, right? Because he just got completely fucking played. And the best part about the whole thing is the fact that he actually thought that I paid somebody else to bid him up on the fucking shoulders. Like, what kind of a fucking moron does that? Oh yeah, can you bid up my guild master? It goes to show like what kind of a mind this guy had. He thought that I paid somebody else to bid him up. Like, why wouldn't I just do it myself? You know, I think he just thought that it's so he wouldn't know it was me, right? Or something like that. But he developed this whole fucking conspiracy theory. And he eventually reinvited me back into the guild. But he was very upset about it. And as far as I know, to this day, he doesn't have the shoulders. Never got him. Never got the shoulders. Should have been more. Should have been more. There it is. Look at his armory. I don't know what his armory is. He eventually, after the guild basically got out of his control because he was really upset, and the guild was having a lot of problems, right? And eventually, this one girl, Mandy. Okay, I'm just gonna say Mandy. This is the girl's name's Mandy, and she immediately, like, she would just always fuck with them, always troll them. Not Fandy. It's not Fandy. But it was Mandy. And, she finally, I think this is in like Siege of Orgrimmar fucking, not even progression, like farm. He finally decides, he's like, you know what? I'm tired of this fucking guild. I'm tired of dealing with these people. I'm quitting the fucking guild. And he just finally quits the guild, transfers servers. He says, fuck you guys. I'm going somewhere else. I don't have time for this shit anymore. I'm done. Okay, yeah, metal at Malding Mandy. Well, no, she'd make him so fucking mad. And like, I remember, cause like on Tordos, right? On Tordos Heroic. And like she, like, obviously, like, I mean, like, we're still friends now, right? And like, we're yeah, everything's good. But like back then, so I would always take my headset off whenever, I would do Tordos Heroic. Because you'd have to hit like a crystal that would allow you to like get an absorb shield. And like, if you didn't get the absorb shield, you'd take a ton of damage during the whole fight. So, are we jumping down? Oh, we're jumping down. Okay. Let's go down inside. Okay, I didn't realize we were going inside. Yeah, let's just run in. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so anyway, so this happens, and I'm just being a dumbass, right? And so I take my headset off. I'm like, alright. Now it's time to parse. And I can hear, right? The mic, right? And this is like her, because I've got the headset down, right? And it's like this. Asmongold shield! Asmongold shield! Shield Asmongold shield! Asmongold use the shield! Use the shield Asmongold! Use the shield! I'm just like, oh man. Oh ho ho, I'm just playing the game. And I wouldn't want to hit the shield. Why would I hit the shield? Because if I hit the shield, that's an auto attack I can't do on the boss. And if I do an auto attack on the boss, I'll lose damage. I never lose damage. Never lose damage. Always kill right first. Yeah. Go right first. Wait, I don't think we're supposed to go down there first because the boss doesn't spawn. We have to use these items and then we have to spawn the boss. Yeah, I never miss damage. And this is back whenever I was a padding piece of shit. Like, this is all I would do is pat on the boss. Like, I would literally, like, whenever they said, don't attack, guess what I would do? I would attack. And they'd be so mad. I would attack. I would. And they'd be so mad. They'd be like, he's doing it again. And then, you know, because I was one of the officers. I was like the DPS officer. So, like, most people didn't even know what to do. They're like, well, he just... What do you mean? Like, what? I mean, because they're talking to their officers, like, nobody knows what to do, like, because you just keep attacking and you won't do the mechanics. I'm like, listen, I would never even join voice chat whenever we would do the raids. I would literally just go in there. I was the worst raider ever. I would go in there. I would play at 100%. I'd pre-pod every boss. I would do my best to try to do, like, you know, I'd never go AFK. I wouldn't do anything. I would go in there. I would do the whole raid. And I remember, like, there would be days whenever my ideal farm night is a farm night where I get at least, you know, a good parse or something like that. And then I don't have to get in Vent or Mumble at that time. Because I didn't want to get in voice chat. Like, I just want, they distracted me. Because I wanted to be completely thinking, you know, I wanted to be thinking only of killing the mobs. Right, that's it. I would just kill the boss, and that's it. I don't care about anything else besides that. Just kill the boss. So yeah, that's what it was. And, Grimspan, what's your opinion on Prompt Warriors in Classic? I don't know. They're the best class. How about that? It sounds like a warrior main, to be honest. Well, yeah, I was a warrior main. That's right. That's me. Pull this guy here. These guys are jokes anyway. Yeah, it shouldn't even be hard at all. Okay, so we kill all these guys. Wait, is it these guys? I forgot really what we do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll just do it. Don't need to do mechanics. You don't need to do mechanics if the boss is dead. That's right. So the way that I would look at it is that I would never really want to do any mechanics or do really anything. I would all I would do is basically just kill the boss. And I was like, on all farm content, I was always like the highest DPS like in like the whole guild, right? And like you guys, this is back in Siege of Orgrimmar. So like I made videos about this even. Like I had like tons of videos. And I would have like all these guides on like what to do. Like for example, like we would do General Nazgrim and we'd have like a burn strat where we wouldn't want to like have him go to like some phase or something like that, like the defensive stance. Oh yeah, no, defensive stance phase is a really good idea. So defensive stance. So General Nazgrim in Siege of Orgrimmar. Right? In Siege of Orgrimmar. He would go into like a defensive stance and every single time that you attack him, he would become he'd do like a lot of raid damage basically. And or he could do a lot of raid damage. So you were not supposed to attack him. You're supposed to get off him completely. No damage on Nazgrim for the defensive stance phase. Well, I told people, I'm like, that's where I get ahead. That's where I get ahead is the defensive stance phase. Because everybody else isn't attacking the boss. I'm still attacking the boss. And they can't tell me not to attack the boss because I'm not in voice chat. So it's not really my fault that I didn't attack, that I was attacking. Because they didn't tell me not to do it. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I would do back in the day. And let's see, what are some of the other other mechanics? Let's see. Big dick strats, yeah. How were you not kicked from the guild? I was an officer. Yeah, I was an officer. We probably, no, let's go down here. Go down here. Go down here. Yeah, I was the officer. And then later on, I was the guild master. So that nobody could do anything about it. Right? This is just like all I would do. Because the way I look at it, it's like, I'm not going to run in here. The only reason I would ever do farm content, like, okay, I only raided for gear. So this happened in Dragon Soul. Whenever I got my last piece of gear that I needed for Dragon Soul, it was like the heroic, I think it was like a ring or something like that off of Hagara or Ultraxian. And I completed my best in slot. I got every piece of gear. Every piece of gear that I had was fucking heroic. I had heroic Girthalak, I had everything heroic. You know what I never did again? Showed up to raid. That was it. That was the last raid I ever went to. There were people by the end of Cataclysm that didn't even know who I was. They're like, so who's this other guy? Like, we see him online all the time. He never comes to raids. Oh, that's Asmon. He's always here if we need him, but, you know, he usually doesn't come to raids. Because I would have, like, all of these different, like, rationalizations and, like, ways that I would convince my guild. Like, I would log on, I would open up somebody's stream, and I would see them forming the group on their stream. And I'd open it up on incognito mode, or I'd open it up on my phone, And that way I would see how many people they had in the group. And as soon as they set the group, I'd log on. I'm like, oh, guys, sorry, I was late. Yo, if you need me, man, hey, I'm here. You're like, oh, it's okay, we just set up group. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, yeah. I'll let you guys know if you need me. That's fine. No big deal. Right, and then I'd come back, and then Malkorok. So Trictagon knew this was... He knew my ways. So, fast forward to Siege of Orgrimmar. We had been farming Siege of Orgrimmar for a number of months now. I had full Mythic Warforged gear. Full Mythic Warforged gear. Every piece of gear that I had, Warforged, Mythic, everything. Best in slot. Except for the necklace from Malkorok. The necklace from Malkorok drops. Trictagon's like, oh, fuck. Because they knew they had to give it to me. Because it was the only item that I needed. But he also knew this is the last time we're going to be raiding with Asmongold for all of Mists of Pandaria. This is it. And so he says, he's like, well, see you next expansion, Asmon. And I'm like, yep, see you later. And everybody else is like, ha ha ha. Ha ha, that's funny. They didn't fix this? Oh, these mobs, yeah, they just run away indefinitely. Yeah, this is a bug in beta, too. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, that was the last raid I ever went to. And I would only come for farm runs, or like sale runs, and that was it. I didn't do anything else besides that. I would never show up to raid or anything. And I'd be like, yeah, guys, if you need me, I'm here, but I don't want to come. There's no reason for me to come to the raid. I don't want to go raid. So it's not like I was being a piece of shit, you know? Because, like, if they needed me, I was there. But if they didn't really need me, and then I'd make sure I'd want to tell, you know, like, how much do they really need me here? Do they need me a lot or just a little bit? So I would log on, and this would be like, you know, maybe fucking, you know, like, they'd be like, Asmon, we need you. I wait 4.5 minutes. I'd open up the stream again. As soon as I see somebody going to group 5, yo, what up, man? Yo, I'm here. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Wait for him to get summoned inside the instance. Yo, I'm here, boys. Yo, always for the team. Yo, you know I'm here. You know I'm here. I'm good, dude. I'm good. And oh no, it's okay, man. We already got somebody. Oh, okay, all right, yo. But you know, I would be there if you need me, man. Don't worry about me, man. I'm always here, always ready. And yeah, it was pretty fucking funny. And so that's what you do? No, not Dragon. I stopped doing that. Because, like, that's the thing is that, like, Dragon, did I ever do that? Did I ever do it whenever you were in the guild? Were you in the guild during Nighthold? I do this all the time. Because, like, I remember, like, it was the worst day of my life, dude. The worst day of my life. No, you good? Yeah, I was like, did I ever do that? I don't think I did. The worst day of my fucking life, dude, is during, fucking, what was that raid? Nighthold. And this was when I was streaming Nighthold at night. I wake up, 7:58. 7:58. Raid starts at 8. I roll over on... So I go on to, like, our Skype group conversation with the other officers. I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna be a little late. And the worst thing happened. I go and I look at the conversation, and our guildmaster had posted that he was quitting the game. I was like... Because now, it's like, who's second in command? So... I was like, man, you really don't have to quit, man. You really don't, because this is, I had the best fucking, I had a dick, dude. I had a dick. I showed up whenever I wanted. I always got loot council gear. It didn't fucking matter. It was fucking dick, dude. Like, it was so good. Like, I never had to show up when I wanted to. I was an officer. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. And everything was perfect. And then now it's like, oh, fuck. So now I'm getting promoted, right? I know I'm getting promoted up to officer probably, or up to guildmaster. And I didn't say anything about it, But then one day he just logged on and promoted me up, and I'm like, well, fuck. I've got to start showing up now. Was not happy about that one at all. But yeah, I had to start showing up to raid all the time. Had to start showing up to raid all the time. And I had to talk to people, like, all the time, like, because then they'd get mad at me, right? Because, like, all that people would get mad at me. And then Nerf, that was the old guildmaster, he had to deal with that. So, like, I say something stupid, I call somebody a trash bag, you know, or I call them a sandbag because they weigh the raid down. And you know, he has to talk them out of, he has to talk them off a cliff. He has to talk them out of leaving the guild, like, later on. And I can just say whatever the fuck I want, because I'm an officer, right? But now I've got to be the one sitting there dealing with these fucking people, dude. And so I'm sitting there like, City told me he only gives loot to good players whenever he gave it to his alt. And then he wouldn't give me any loot. He brought in his alt again. He's getting all the loot. And then I'm like, and I'm sitting there, it's 2:30 in the morning, and there's a guild intervention going on, and there's like 17 people in the voice chat, like 90% of my raid, yeah, we're fucking mad. And it's like, this is now my problem. Whereas before, I was just a funny guy that showed up to raid. But now I have to fucking, now I'm in charge of everything. And it was fucking karma. That's what it was, fucking karma. And I remember, like, whenever I'd have to, if you guys ever watched me back then, whenever I'd have to mute my fucking voice chat for hours, whenever we'd have the guild meetings, I'd be like this. And that would be whenever we'd be talking about the latest person who's angry about something that I don't care about. Okay? It was so fucking bad, man. Just like Olympus 4. Well, it's just like Olympus 4, except for it actually mattered. Because if Olympus 4 has problems, we still have all the other guilds. But this is like my raiding guild. This is like, I am the oldest member of the guild now. I have been in the guild longer than anybody else has. I am now the torchbearer that has to carry this guild forward into the next tiers, into the next expansions, and into the next raid. This is now my duty and my responsibility. And I did it. We did it. But I was pissed. I had such a good deal. I had such a good thing going on, man. It was great. And I had all these other, like, methods, right? So I would sometimes, like, pop all CDs on pull, immediately pull aggro and die. Be like, I'll be right back, guys. I'm not even right back. I'm literally just sitting there, because I didn't want to hit any buttons, dude. I'm just tired of hitting buttons. I'm like, I already have a good parts to this boss, like, I don't need to do this one again. Like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna die. Right? I was the worst raider. Like, every single, like, selfish, lazy, late, loot whore, just everything, every bad, like, think about every guild, every, like, bad player in a guild, every horror story. I was every single one of them. Literally every single one of them. Like, was there anything that I didn't do? Did you ninja loot? No. Because then they don't come back. You never ninja loot from your own guild, and they don't come back. Then we'll come back and do the raid again with you. Ninjaing from your guild, stupid. Let's see. What did I do? Yeah, you didn't quit. Well, yeah, I mean, listen, okay, what is this here? Wait, they're actually doing the server transfers off the high pop servers? Wait, really? No way. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way they're doing it. Is that real? No way, a little bit late, but grats on 50. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's go. I'm out, Seal Air Boys. You better not, dude. Okay, let me look and see, alright? Let me pull this up. Wowhead. Okay, let's see here. Firefox. Free character moves from select WoW Classic realms. 50 seconds ago. Holy shit. Okay, we're working on free character transfer move service for last realms. When a free character moves become available from one of the highly popular realms, player will see the option to initialize a free character transfer. Okay. Okay, number one. Blizzard, can you give some subs in the chat next time you steal one of my fucking ideas? Like, can we get some gifted subs in the chat by Blizzard? No, really, I mean, they're taking all my fucking ideas. They're getting all my ideas. And what the hell am I getting out of this? You know what I mean? This is fucking ridiculous. They stole my idea. I can't believe it, man. I really can't. I cannot fucking believe it. Well, actually, I can't. I can believe it, to be fair. I really actually can believe it. Okay, let's go down this way. Just keep killing these guys. Keep making progress. Keep getting it done. This shit happened in vanilla as well? Well, of course it did. And that's why I wanted it to happen in Classic, too. This is great. I'm very glad Blizzard is doing this. Okay, Jamal the Prophet is done. Okay, so... we could go down here. Can we kill the guy at the bottom first? Okay, never mind. Yeah, come down here. Come down here. Okay, yeah, I want to kill the guy at the bottom. Because, like, I want to get the item from him. The belt. The belt's really, really good. Might be, like, one of the best belts that I can get. I'm gonna kill these guys here. Alright, let's get these guys out of the way. Idea was posted on the forum since day one. Isn't you? Yeah, it is. It's totally me. They're listening to my stream. They came up with the idea because of me. And now they're just stealing all my ideas. That's what's happening. Okay? So, yeah, I was basically the worst raider that you could possibly imagine. Like, there was almost nothing... There was almost nothing that a bad raider wouldn't do that I wasn't doing. Like, every single one of them. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Smoking dabs in the Alliance is racist, needs to be removed from the guild. I'll deal with that later, okay? And by later, I mean, I'm just giving you a false sense of it being solved. I'm never gonna deal with that. I don't give a fuck. Okay, let's see. You're getting something from stealing your idea? Streamer privilege? Yeah, exactly. They're stealing my fucking idea, dude. Okay, where's the, let's get these guys down. Okay. Let's see. I think we have to go this way. Yeah, this is the right way. Let's go.